Hi everyone, I'm Jenna and today we're going to be doing a little sequence to help wind us down and help to calm everything down before we go to sleep. So let's go get started. Alright, so let's start in easy pose. So the legs are crossed, however feels good to you. Doesn't matter which leg's in front or behind, just wherever works for you. If this doesn't feel good for you and sitting like this is not comfortable, then feel free to just lift the hips and place a block underneath. So you're raising the block or the hips up a little bit. So just whatever works for you. Gently bring the hands down onto the knees and let's close the eyes. So we're trying to get rid of the day's stress here. So with the eyes closed, allow the shoulders to sink away from the ears. And grow nice and tall through the spine. Send the crown of the head nice and high. And just allow yourself to really focus on the breath here. Notice your inhales, notice your exhales. And let's just take a minute or so here. So just allow yourself, every time you inhale, feel like you're bringing calm into the body, allow everything to settle. And every time you exhale, you're releasing the stress of the day. Just let it go. Any worries, anything that's gone on in your day, just let it go. All right, take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And gently release the hands down to the knees. Take a nice big breath in, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the chest, lift everything up, and as you exhale, let's take a twist to the left. So we're gently placing the left hand behind you, right hand comes onto the left knee. So every time you inhale, lengthen, feel the body lift. Every time you exhale, twisting a little deeper. So if all is good with your neck, send the gaze out over that back shoulder. But if you have any issues with the neck, then we're just going to bring the chin in line with the breastbone. So no stress here, don't over twist, we're just trying to relax and calm everything down. So maybe 6 to 8 nice big breaths here would be good. Take an inhale when you're ready, come back to the center, and as you exhale, let's take it to the right. So left hand to the right knee, right hand comes behind. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the crown of the head, exhale, twist. Breathing there. Again, fixing your gaze wherever works for you, whether that's behind, whether that's in line with the chest. All right, on your next inhale, gently come back to the center and let's take it onto hands and knees here. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Take a little bit of time to get situated here. Gaze comes to the front of the mat. Take a nice big breath in, roll through the spine, and gently tuck your chin into your chest. And as you exhale, allow the belly to drop down, take the gaze forward. Inhale, roll. Exhale, release. So maybe repeat this a few more times. Every time you inhale, rolling through. Every time you exhale, releasing down. And then when you're ready, come back to a nice neutral spine. Gently bring the big toes together and sink the hips all the way back to the heels. And then nice and slowly walk the hands forward, bringing the head down onto the mat. So releasing down here, allow the hips to release a little. So we hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress in our hips. So child's pose really helps to help with that. So breathing there. You can stay here as long as you like. So child's pose is the best pose for relaxation. It is awesome. All right, when you've had enough of child's pose, gently walk the hands all the way back up. And you're going to bring yourself down onto your hips. Legs come out in front. And then really gently take yourself down onto the mat. So nice and slowly. And when you get there, when you're feeling nice and comfortable, let's bring that right knee in. So grab a hold of it, maybe take a little bit of a circle there with it, maybe just allow it to drop in and out, whatever feels nice to you here. And then we're going to take that knee across the body towards the left side. So let's take a nice spinal twist. Nothing too deep, nothing too hard, just twisting. You can even take the gaze out over the right shoulder if it feels good. If not, then keep it planted up at the ceiling. Big breath in, come all the way back up and release that leg down. Let's try the other side. So left knee comes in, no stress, just having a bit of a roll around with it, whatever feels good. And then we're going to roll over to the right side. And again, if you want, you can bring the gaze out over the left shoulder, whatever feels good to you. All right, nice big breath in, come back to the center. Bend the knees, plant the feet, and you're going to bring the knees out to the side. So if you want, if your hips aren't feeling so good today, put 2 pillows underneath the thighs so that they can rest onto that, or if you've got bolsters, you can put bolsters underneath too. And just allow those knees to come down, let everything relax. You can even bring the arms behind the head here, close the eyes, focus on the breath. Make it super restful. Stay here as long as you want. Allow everything to release. Remembering you're releasing all of the day's stresses every time that you breathe out. Just let everything go. All right, one more final posture for you. So bring yourself to a wall, or if you're doing this on your bed, then maybe bring yourself to your headboard. And you're going to bring the hips as close to the wall as feels good. And just gently slide the legs up. And bring the body as close to the wall as feels nice for you. So if that's too much for your hamstrings, if you've got really tight hamstrings, then wriggle the hips away from the floor a little, or away from the wall a little. So let the arms come out to the side, or maybe bring them behind you, or you can bring them onto the belly, whatever works for you. Close the eyes and just breathe. Now, some people like to stay here for a minute. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, stay here as long as you want. This is a really awesome pose to do, especially if you spend any time on your feet. This will feel lush for you. So stay here until you feel good to go to bed. So that's it, guys. You should be proper chilled now, nice and zoned out and ready for a super long sleep. So thanks. See you soon.